Hey guys, my name is Trent and I live out of the back of my van. And if you are watching my YouTube channel in real time, you might be a little confused as to why I'm in my van right now, considering I'm releasing a ton of YouTube videos of me camping out of a rental van in Iceland right now. And don't worry, more Iceland episodes are on the way. Just be patient. But believe it or not, in the current timeline, I am back from Iceland and it is officially the first day of fall, which is my favorite time of the year. And on today's Van Life Adventures, I wanted to kick off this fall season real strong with a nice, cozy fall camping adventure. And I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible so you guys can enjoy the fall season with me. And on today's video, we're gonna go camping in this cute little forest, have a little campfire, cook some nice fall meals, watch a movie under the stars, and it's gonna be amazing. And of course, today's video is brought to you guys by Anker. They are sponsoring this video, and throughout this video, I will be using their brand new Anker Solix C2000 Gen 2 power bank to power everything in this video. And the reason I wanted to show you guys this is because if you watch my van life camping videos, you likely want to build out your own camper van to live and travel out of. And while building cabinets or a countertop or a place to sleep in the back of a van might be easy for some, the biggest hurdle for most people is getting to the electrical portion of the van build. It is a very intimidating process and it's kind of scary. But that's why power banks like this are a great alternative for those of you guys that don't want to build your electrical system from scratch, because this is an all-in-one electrical system that will power a whole camper van. And if you guys stick around all the way until the end of this video, I'll be giving you guys a sneak peek look at my new van build. As you guys know, Brandon has made a ton of progress on the van build while I was over in Iceland traveling around, and I cannot wait to show you guys that. It looks so awesome. But for now, I think it's time to start this cozy fall adventure. But first, I need to make a trip to the grocery store and buy some supplies for tonight's tasty meal. And then after that, I'm gonna head off to the campsite for the night and cozy up in the van. It's gonna be a good day. All right, this is home sweet home for the night, guys. Millie's all settled in already. Dang, girl, you're so dirty. Not even here for 3 seconds and you've already rolled in the dirt. But check it out, guys. This is a nice little cozy campsite that I found on an app called HipCamp, which is an app that I've used many times in the past. It's kind of like Airbnb for campsites. And as you saw on the way in, this is just someone's property that they allow you to camp on. Yeah, I think it's like $20 a night or something. And it's in this little grove of trees, shaded from the sun. There's a nice big fire pit here and a ton of firewood, which I will definitely be using tonight. But I think now that we are here at the campground, let's unpack a little bit and get settled in. All right, camp is pretty much all set up, and I guess that's one of the many benefits of having a camper van. You don't really have to set up camp because it's already all set up for you. But the van is nice and cozy. As you can tell, my gaming chair is not there, and that's because it's in my new van, which I'm so excited to show you guys. But I got my power bank out here because, as I told you guys, I'm going to be powering everything in this video off of that power bank, like my lights, my camera, my phone, my electric burner. And right now I'm charging up my one wheel because I want to ride this around this property because this seems like a really great place to ride around. Also, there's another campsite over this way that I want to go check out, and this needs a little bit of juice before we start riding. But while this is charging up, let's talk about the star of the show here, the Anker Solix C2000 Gen 2 portable power bank. I wanted to show you guys this one in particular because, again, as I said, I really do think this is a good alternative for those of you guys looking to build out your own camper van setup. But, you know, the whole electrical system is just too intimidating for you because this is an all-in-one electrical system that you can use. It's your inverter, it's your charge controller, it's your battery bank, it's your outlets, it's everything you need, and it's kind of freaking awesome. And as you can tell, there's two pieces to the puzzle here, which is what I think is really great about this power bank, because this is the power bank itself. It's got 2,048 watt hours of battery capacity, but I have connected an additional battery to it, which has doubled this capacity, which is great for someone that lives in a van. You know, sometimes you make upgrades to your appliances all the time, and sometimes those appliances pull more power than your last appliance. And when that happens, you often have to upgrade your electrical system along with those updated appliances. But again, what's great about this setup is you can just buy another battery to extend the capacity of this system. So I think tonight we're gonna have no problem powering everything that I'm gonna be powering. But even if it does end up draining all the power, what's great about this is there are 6 ways to recharge the system. You can plug in some solar panels, recharge it that way. There is a 12-volt car socket here, so you can plug it into your vehicle. You can plug it into a household outlet, use a gas generator, and what's really cool is that you can use your vehicle's alternator to recharge this, which I think is amazing because I drive so much, and you probably will too. And it's really cool that you can just harness that power that your alternator is producing and store it for you to use later. And I just think that's really neat that this power bank allows that. But the best way to recharge the system is by using a dual input, meaning you plug it into AC power and use solar power simultaneously. That will allow you to recharge the system in about 58 minutes from 0% to 100%, which is insanely fast. So I think we will be just fine using this battery bank tonight. And again, if we do drain it, we'll just recharge it real quick because that's how quick it recharges. It's kind of awesome. But it looks like that sun is already getting pretty low in the horizon here. So I'm gonna take the one wheel out for a spin, do some exploring a little bit. Millie! Oh, you exploring over there? What you think, Mills? Oh, that's a good stick. That's a good stick. Well guys, I'm actually pretty hungry, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping dinner. I got a nice, delicious fall-themed meal that I'm about to whip up. However, I think I'm gonna start prepping dessert first because I need to make that and then have it sit in the fridge for a bit. And then once that's in the fridge, we'll start prepping dinner. But I'm ready to start prepping. So that's what we're gonna do. Check out this cute little pumpkin I got to sit out on the picnic table while we make tonight's feast. Which, by the way, the dessert that I'm prepping before dinner is pumpkin cookies. And, oh, they're no-bake pumpkin cookies, by the way. So we're gonna use the electric burner to cook them up, and then they are going to sit in the fridge while we make dinner. And hopefully they'll be good. I think they will be, though. I mean, you can't go wrong with just a bunch of sugar and butter. And that's essentially what they are. But I got me a little pumpkin and got me a pumpkin spice candle, baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and light this up so it can start smelling very fall-like. You know what? I think I'll sit this right there. Millie, do you smell the pumpkin? Is it dinner time for you? Tis the season. Yeah, I'll load you up a little bit of Halloween spirit. Yum, that smells good, Millie. Yeah? All right, come on. Okay, sit. Down. Oh, that's a good down. Go eat. Oh my, ooh, that tastes so good. Woo. Whoa, those are gonna be banging after dinner. Check it out, guys. They may not look super appetizing, but they passed the lick test. It's just literally oats, sugar, butter, pumpkin spice, pumpkin puree, and that's it. Heated up and formed into these little balls, placed on this plate, and now I am going to put them in the fridge to cool so we can gnaw in these after dinner. Boom. You know what? I actually need this, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab stuff for our meal tonight, because why not? All right, dessert is in the fridge, cooling off, waiting for our bellies after dinner. And the sun has officially set. A chill is starting to make its way on in through the air, and it's feeling nice and cozy out here, especially with this candle going, man. It smells real good out here. It smells like fall. And I'm about to start prepping dinner, which what's on the menu for tonight is sausage, potato, and cabbage soup. A nice hearty fall soup. It's been something I've been wanting to make for a bit now, and I figured today's the perfect day to do it. First day of fall, the vibes are just right, so why not? But before I get to prepping this, I want to go ahead and kick up this campfire. And you know what? While we're at it, might as well set up the projector too and play some spooky movies in the background. I love this time of the year. It's the best. I'm gonna run an extension cable from the power bank to the projector, since the projector is gonna be projecting onto my van.
HEK seems to target cities at random.
Ooh, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's a good spooky movie to watch. And it's the original, 1974. Oh yeah, that's going on in the background. It's also starting to get a little too dark out here for the camera, so I'm gonna go ahead and hook up my light to the power bank, my big studio light. So right now, we're powering the electric cooktop, the projector, and also the light. All right, check it out, guys. This is a pretty freaking cozy setup, and that fire is roaring right now. And having this movie on in the background while I'm prepping dinner is just, I don't know, it's just so awesome. I love it. And everything is being powered off the power bank, guys. And right now, whew, we are pulling about 1,145 watts, and we are at 87% capacity now. And that's with powering the projector, the light, and the electric cooktop. But dinner is prepped. I'm heating up the pot now, and Millie keeps eyeballing me. You smell that sausage, don't you? I made the mistake of giving her a piece, and now that's all she wants. But I think dinner is gonna be so good. What's in this meal is some kielbasa, some cabbage, a yellow onion, carrots, 2 russet potatoes, and some chicken broth, and salt, pepper, and some dill. And I just know it's gonna be good. All right, the pot is filled up with goodies and it's smelling good, looking even better. And I'm gonna leave that here to simmer for about 20 minutes, and then It's time to feast, baby. Let's see how our power bank is holding up. Woo, we are already down to 64% capacity. But that's to be expected when you're using an electric burner like this. These things suck a lot of power. I mean, we're pulling almost 1200 watts right now, which is pretty insane. And that's exactly why I don't have an electric burner in my van, especially since I already have a gaming setup, which pulls a lot of power, and an AC unit in my new van, which also pulls a lot of power. And plus, propane stovetops work just fine. But the fact that this is holding up so well is awesome. This thing has a peak output of 4,000. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Someone's dying on screen over there. I can't show that. I forgot how gory this movie was. But this power bank has a peak output of 4,000 watts. So you can power just about anything off of this power bank. Now, for how long? It depends on your capacity and, you know, how much your appliance pulls. But the fact that it can power an appliance that pulls up to 4,000 watts is just wild to me. That's crazy. But what's even crazier is the fact that the idle power consumption is only 9 watts, meaning if you don't have anything plugged into it, if you're out of your van, all your lights are off, it's sitting, it's still gonna draw some amount of power because, you know, there's an inverter in there, there's a charge controller, all the internal components have to be powered on unless you power the device off. It's only gonna draw about 9 watts of power, which is wild. So it can sit powered on for quite some time before it drains all the way to 0. This movie is nuts, man. It sounds like Halloween in this forest right now. I love it. And then pairing it with the pumpkin spice candle. Ooh, baby, it's a good night. Ooh, I think I'm out of bowls right now. That's not good. Ah. The good old fashioned camping pot. It's even got a cute little handle on it. Ooh, that's hot. Woohoo! Look at that. It's so cute, but this is definitely gonna have to cool off a little bit before I sink my teeth into it. That's okay though, because I gotta stoke this fire. This wood is a little bit wet, so it's struggling to burn, but it's a good thing I have a bunch of these little planks here, because these are nice and dry. All right, dinner is served and it is still smoking hot, but I'm starving, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig in. Let's hope I don't burn my mouth. Wow, that is good. But yeah, it's hot. It's really hot. The recipe called for red wine vinegar inside this, but I forgot to buy some, so I didn't include it, but it's still pretty good without it. I love the sausage and the cabbage in here. Very good mix of textures here. As you can tell, I forgot to bring a camping chair. I have one, but it's at my brother's house somewhere. And I also don't have any more bowls. I've got one bowl in my van. I don't know how that happened, but I keep losing just like weird random things throughout the van. I think I have one butter knife. And the crazy thing is, like, I don't know how I'm losing them. I don't take them anywhere, but they somehow just keep disappearing. So anyway, all that just to say, I'm sitting on the ground tonight, but that's okay. I like doing that. It's comforting, especially right next to a fire. And a delicious hearty soup with a spooky movie playing in the background. Dude, this is a vibe. Now, if only we could turn the temperature down just a couple notches, we'd be through the roof right now. Oh, hi, Millie. You want to get up? Jump up. Go for it. Good job. Oh, no, you can't have any soup, though. This soup's not for you, but dang, you're cute. Okay, bye. Wow, that was absolutely incredible. 10 out of 10. I'm definitely gonna make that soup again, especially on a nice cold night. That would be amazing. But you know what time it is, folks? The best time of the night. Oh, these are perfect. These set really well. Look at this. It's a solid cookie. It's not actually a cookie because we didn't bake them, but you know, the concept is there. And I'm gonna pour me a nice big glass of milk to pair with these. All right, here we go. The texture is incredible. I thought the oats would be a little crunchy, but they're not. They softened up quite a bit. Okay, I'm gonna make these again. These are really good. I will say though, I used butterscotch chips. I think it called for like pumpkin chips or something, obviously, but I couldn't find any, so I used butterscotch. And I'm not a huge fan of that flavor, but it does still taste good in this. Well, the fire has completely died out. Let's see how the power station is holding up. Again, I'm still powering the lights and my projector over there. 52%. We're only pulling about 60 watts. That's pretty good considering we made both dinner and dessert on an electric cooktop off of this. But guys, I'm tired. So I think I'm gonna wrap this party up, cozy up in the van, lay down and relax for the rest of the night, because I'm ready to go to sleep. It's a good thing this thing is pretty lightweight. I think it's only about 41 pounds, so it makes it pretty easy to pull in and out of the van for adventures like this. And that's why I like it. Like, it's so versatile. It can be your all-in-one power system in your van, or you can take it out for a camping adventure like this and power the campsite, you know? 41 pounds, super compact, light, fantastic. You know what? I think it's a little too warm for the comforter, guys. I was gonna get under the cozy comforter, but I'm sweating my butt off right now. So instead, I'm gonna do a very light blanket tonight. And you know what? Let's kick this bad boy on too. All right, the campsite is all cleaned up. The van is pretty much all cleaned up. So I think it's time to hit the sack. And I'm gonna close the sliding door, but I'm gonna keep the back doors open for now, because as you can probably tell, I've got quite a few bugs flying around in the van, which is the downside of being in the South and leaving your van doors open with all your lights on, because these bugs love the lights. So when I turn off the lights, keeping the back doors open will help funnel all the bugs out of the van throughout the night. And considering it's a little warm and toasty today, I think sleeping with the back doors open might be a good idea. How you doing, Mills? She's already zonked out. But I'm actually gonna leave the power bank on throughout the night. And I'm gonna use it to charge my phone because it is almost dead. And I kind of just want to see how the I don't know, idle power consumption works out. I want to see if it even goes down percentage-wise throughout the night. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm gonna leave it on, charge my phone, and I'm getting in the bed and going to sleep. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. I slept pretty good, as you could probably tell by the dew. And I think that's because, man, I was just sweating so much last night. It was really humid here. But then, at some point in the night, I got really cold and had to get under my comforter and close one of my doors. So I don't know, it was a weird night, but I slept good. Or maybe my perception of sleeping good is a little skewed. I mean, hearing all the cicadas and stuff last night while sleeping was pretty magical. However, I think one got into my van and was just being so loud. Maybe it wasn't that good of a night of sleep. But I'm drinking some coffee out of the cozy mug, starting my day off right, starting the season off right, which, by the way, guys, a lot of you have been wanting me to bring these mugs back, and I'm excited to announce that they're back. And you can go check them out on my website, trentthetraveler.com. Go get you one. And I'm also going to be launching a couple of other things on my merch site here soon, so stay tuned for all that. But anyway, it's a good, beautiful morning today. Millie's out roaming around. See these bags under these eyes? That's a man who just woke up. That's a man who's about to make a nice, tasty breakfast this morning after sleeping like a king. Millie, what you getting into, girl? You just roaming around this morning? All right, I think it's about time to whip me up a quick little brekkie on the electric burner. And I don't think I'm gonna do anything extravagant. I think I'm just gonna make some eggs. And life hack, guys, if you wanna zhuzh up your eggs quite a bit, add in some cottage cheese. I know it sounds weird, but it's delicious, especially if you like cheesy eggs. Do it. You know what, guys? I was gonna do cottage cheese in my eggs, but this is not the good cottage cheese to put in eggs. It's good to eat. It's one of my favorites, but this stuff is a little too watery and it just makes your eggs runny. You want something that's a little less watery than this. So, no cottage cheese today. All right, you guys ready for this? I'm gonna flip them. Is it gonna work? Oh, wait, hold up. Nope. Oh, I broke the yoke. The pan is too sticky. Whoa, I did it. Perfect flip. Okay, 3 eggs. Doesn't look that great. And since I didn't zhuzh them up with my cottage cheese today, I'm gonna sprinkle on some everything bagel seasoning on top. And then top it with some sriracha, baby. Ooh. Boom. Now that's gonna be good. And there you have it, guys. An egg pizza. That's literally what it looks like. And breakfast is served. Look at that. Nice and runny. Oh yeah. Wow, that's really good. All right, guys, I'm packing up the campsite now because we actually have to head out of here in like 30 minutes. But that's okay, because I'm ready to get back to the new van so I can show you guys what that looks like. But on the way back, I'm actually going to charge this power bank because we have used quite a bit of power. I've drained it down to 39%, which is actually pretty good considering how much I used it for. I cooked several different meals off of this power bank. Powered a studio light, a projector, charged my phone overnight, my camera batteries. So honestly, that's really good. But I'm gonna charge it on my van's 12-volt car socket. And yeah, I think that's that. All right, she's charging up. Looks like we're pulling in about 102 watts. Pretty solid. I wonder if that'll increase when we start driving though. All right, quick little dummy check to make sure we didn't leave anything. It's always good to walk around the campsite one last time before you leave. Millie, do you have everything? All right, I think that's it. It's time to roll out of here. Whoa, we're already up to 40%. Let's go. That sucker will be charged in no time. All right, guys, I've made it back to the house, and now it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. The big reveal of the van and all the updates that have been made on it since you last saw. As you guys know, I've been out adventuring around in like Iceland, the Pacific Northwest, and a few other places, while Brandon, my brother, in the background has been working so hard to get this van ready to hit the road, and we are about 95% complete on this van build. There's a couple things that we need to tidy up and do before it's fully road ready, but overall, it's looking pretty good. Now, we did have to pull a couple things out, so it doesn't look 100% complete, but again, it's only 95% done, so we still got work to do. But here we go. Here are the updates. First big update is the ROG logo that I got put on the side of the van here. I am officially a part of the Republic of Gamers. That looks so sick, especially with the red light in the back. I don't know, it makes the van pop quite a bit, and I'm kind of considering doing some red wheels. I don't know, we'll see. But shout out to ROG. They are one of the many sponsors here on the channel. Without ROG a part of this van build would not look the way that it does. So huge shout out to them, and I'm stoked to be repping the brand on the side of the van. But as you walk into the van here, as you can see, all the cabinetry is done, and we've even got the stove oven setup put in, and look at all the drawer space. This looks so freaking good. Check out the framing on this window that Brandon did. It is so clean. Look at all these angles here. Amazing. We've got the pop-up workbench or breakfast spot in the driver's seat area. Nice little shelf up here. These switches right here are for all of my outdoor lighting that surrounds the van. The PC is fully mounted in. We don't have the monitor in right now or the chair because again, we're still working in here. Had to pull the fridge out a little bit because we're doing some work in the garage. But check it out, guys. It looks so freaking good. We got tons of storage in the kitchen. That's where I store my propane, which is what I'll be cooking off of. Over here, we've got tons of storage for seasonings, canned goods, what have you. Big closet in the back, just like my other van. Storage for clothes, toiletries. Oh, and the stairs, which Millie has been loving using these. Of course, we got storage under the stairs as well. And the bed is in. Look how cozy this space is, and the framing on the windows is so clean. And I'm just blown away by how freaking good this looks. Now, it looks almost identical to my current van, but that was the goal. You know, I didn't want to change too much. I wanted to take what I already have in my current van and just level it up, use higher quality materials, change a couple things here and there, but I wanted the vibe, the feel to stay the same, because the ultimate goal of this whole van build in general was just take what I have in my van and put it in a 4-wheel drive van, and I think we did an incredible job. Scratch that. Brandon did an incredible job. Without him, this would not look the way that it does. His hard work and craftsmanship is really shining on this van build, and I am forever grateful for everything that he's done here. And the van is coming together. It is almost road ready. Again, a couple more things to do on this thing before we hit the road. As a matter of fact, we plan to hit the road on this thing, I think next week is what we're hoping for, as long as we can get everything that we need done to it. But yeah, there you have it, guys. The ultimate Vanlife gaming van is near complete, and it's looking incredible. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments down below. But there's your quick little van build update, guys. I just want to say thank you all for watching this video and coming along with me on this adventure. It's been fun, and hopefully it's been cozy. And huge shout out to Anker for sponsoring this video. I highly recommend you guys check out the Anker Solix C2000 Gen 2 power bank with the link in the description below. Go click it, go check it out, go read more about the power bank. It's an incredible alternative to an electrical system in your van or a backup power source. And I'll definitely be taking it on the road with me for outside adventures outside of the van too. So you might see more of that in future videos. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm gonna get back to work. We got a lot of things to do before this is road ready, as I said, so the clock is ticking and I'm ready to hit the road. So gotta get to work. But anyway, hope you guys have a good week. I appreciate you, and I'll see y'all in the next video.